Hi, how are we doing? We are now going to go over the word cushy. What is cushy? It is an easy job. It's a word to describe a job that is super easy. This word gets thrown around a lot to describe someone's job that is easy. So if I refer to myself and let's say I have a very easy job, I can say I have a cushy job. I have a cushy job. If I want to add emphasis to that, I can say I have such a cushy job. I have such a cushy job. Now we can use if I hear you talking about your job and you have a super easy job, I can tell you you have such a cushy job. So yes, it's to describe a very easy job. Now, we can also suggest the place where the cushy job is at. Where can a cushy job be? Maybe a cushy job can be at the bank, maybe at the cafe, library, office, school, university. There are cushy jobs at pretty much any kind of business where it doesn't really require a lot of work. You go in there and you don't do too much. You don't get too much stress. You can just kind of sit back and relax a little bit and collect a paycheck. Now that's not to say, the places that I just mentioned, there are very stressful job positions in those places, but in some areas, yeah, some positions may be a little easier than others. Um, so let's say I work at the library and my job at the library, my position at the library is not a demanding one. So I can say I have a cushy job at the library. If it's at the bank, I would say I have a cushy job at the bank. Um, and if you have an easy job, I would tell you you have a cushy job at the office. You have a cushy job at the university. So it's just yeah, you can have this conversation with people. You can let them know if they have a cushy job. Now there's another expression we can use. We can use the demonstrative pronoun that job. So let's say there is a job position at the library open and someone tells you that job is cushy. That job is cushy. Get that job. It's cushy. It's easy. It's very easy. So someone can say that job is cushy. Now, if they want to add emphasis to that, you can use mega, so, or super. Well, these will intensify the statement. They will strengthen the statement. You can say that is a mega cushy job, or I'm sorry, that job is mega cushy. That job is so cushy. But you can also say that is a mega cushy job. You can use that sentence pattern as well um, to describe, yeah, to describe that easy job. And there's one thing that bothers me about people. Sometimes people complain about their jobs. They just nah, 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 nah. Now, some people have the right to complain about their jobs. Maybe they just have a super stressful job. They just have a job that stresses them out, and they need to complain, and that's okay. But one thing that bothers me is when somebody has a super easy, relaxed, cushy job and they complain about it. They belly ache about their cushy job. This gets annoying, right? I'm sure you have friends that have cushy jobs who complain about them. So in this case, if you do have this situation, you can tell them, stop complaining about how demanding that cushy job of yours is. Stop complaining about how demanding that cushy job of yours is. You know, if you could say that in just an act of frustration, you've got different variations for this sentence that you can make. I'm going to go over another one. Stop talking about. So I'm using talking about in the sense here that the person is complaining. So stop talking about how difficult that cushy job of yours is. Stop talking about how difficult that cushy job of yours is. I really messed that up. But yes, you do get the idea of how to put that sentence together. So, yes, cushy. When you describe a job as cushy, it is an easy, relaxed job. It's nice to have a cushy job if you can get one. But just don't complain about it if you do have one. So that concludes this lesson on cushy. So easy job. I hope you get a cushy job one day. Anyways, time to conclude. Thank you very much for following along.